Thursday, the 20th of September. Good morning. Welcome to the local news for today. In the news, Dutch police assistance needed to combat drugs trafficking from Holland. President Desi Bouterse personally thanked departing American ambassador. Police will crack down on traffic offenders, and no rush yet in shopping for school supplies. According to the acting chief of police, Roberto Prade, the Dutch police should assist Suriname in combating drug trafficking from the Netherlands. Prade says the focus is too often concentrated on the drugs that probably go out of Suriname, but not what comes in the country. In practice, it happens that arrests are made by the police and the seized drugs came from the Netherlands. That is why the Surinamese police wants a better cooperation with the Dutch police services. Last Wednesday, the police gave a demonstration of the new form of sucru or crystal meth under the name of Pokemon. This is the first time that the police have come into contact with this form. The person on whom the drugs were found has indicated that he brought it from French Guiana to Suriname. And so you also have other types of drugs coming into the country across the border. The management of the police wants to counter these drugs but can't do it alone. With the new types of drugs that are emerging, it is, according to the acting chief of police, also important to cooperate more closely with colleagues in the Netherlands and also to recognize the new types of drugs so that the confiscation process can be more efficient. During the farewell reception of the departing U.S. ambassador at the residence of the American Embassy, President Desi Bouterse thanked Ambassador Edwin Nolan for his dedication and contribution during his period in Suriname. Nolan has been ambassador for the U.S. in Suriname since 2015. The head of state indicated that Suriname and the United States have for more than 40 years a good and solid bilateral relationship, and in the period of Nolan as ambassador, this bond has further strengthened. Suriname is a good example of a modern multicultural society in which everyone lives in unity and peace and respects each other's culture. I am pleased that you and your spouse live with these expressive experiences. I am pleased that you and your spouse live with these expressive experiences, said President Bouterse. Furthermore, the President indicated to look forward to a good cooperation with Nolan's successor. A good foundation has been laid, and a good relationship between the two countries will be continued. The police are going to crack down harder against traffic offenders. Together with the military police, a plan of action will be used to bring safety on the public roads. On Wednesday, a number of areas have already been enumerated where the police checkups will be stepped up. From police data, these areas have been brought forward. This happened during the press conference of the police force about the results of the past quarter. Journalists were given the opportunity to ask questions to the leadership of the police, including to the Minister Stuart Getrouw. The traffic department received the most, including questions about alcohol checkup. This checkup can currently not be performed because the police do not have the measuring equipment. The management of the force made a promise that over a month, this part of the traffic control will be picked up again. With the help of other stakeholders, visibility will be increased for the purpose to guarantee order and peace. Also, the results of the Traffic Safety Month that ended on September the 15th came up for discussion. According to the management, the figures are worrying and hence the approach that should make change soon. And with less than 2 weeks to go before the start of the new academic year, there's so far no rush noticeable around doing school shopping in the city center. For those who have already done their school shopping, one thing is clear, and that is that they really have to pay attention to the pennies. Lucky Store is one of the stores that is known for making large imports in preparation for the new school year. According to Conrad Issa from Lucky Store, prices for school supplies in comparison with the previous year remain stable. Not only in the shops but also on the street vendors have their own market of school supplies. Especially in the sale of school bags, there appears to be a lively trade. Issa is not happy with the fact that street vendors are given the opportunity to compete with the shops. He would have liked to see it differently. On the other hand, these street vendors say that they are doing nothing wrong but offer an alternative to the consumer. That the rush will increase in the coming days is to be expected because the new school year starts on Monday and it is October the 1st. Everyone wants their child to be well prepared for the new school year. And that will be all for the local news for today. Be sure to join me tomorrow for a new edition. Bye-bye.